Hey, what's up? This is Rich, creator of the Out of Your Mind program, and I'm up here on the mountaintop in San Diego. I climbed up this mountain right near my house, pretty much my backyard, and didn't even realize this was here the whole time. It was staring at me in the face the whole time. I didn't even realize it. So today I wanted to share something that happened to me recently that I realized, and wanted to share an insight from that. So last week I shared a video about purpose, and after the video I shared, okay, I'm putting together a worksheet to help you guys really figure out your purpose in life. And I didn't have it complete when I posted that video. It was something I've thought about finishing for a long time, but for I don't know, months or years, but I never really had a good enough reason to follow through on it. And then when I had like 15 or so people request it from me, I was like, oh shit, I gotta get busy in creating this thing. So it really put me in a position where I was like, okay, do I give up and just let these people down? Do I just not give it to them? Do I just buy into my own fears and worries that it's not going to be perfect, or whatever the number of reasons are for not doing it? Or do I just do it? And to me, the pain of not doing it was greater than the pain of just doing it. Because to me, if I had to let some people down and deal with the shame in that and the guilt that I let people down, like, I don't want to live with that. So why don't I do the best that I can, supply the best that I can, give the most value that I can. Don't make it perfect, but it gave me a reason. It gave me a bigger purpose to do it. If it was just for me, I probably would have not done it because it's not a big enough purpose. And that brings me to the main point. Like, if you really have a vision for your life, somewhere where you want to go, you know you want to live a more meaningful, purposeful life, but if you just do it for yourself, like, is there enough motivation in that? What if somebody's life was dependent on you showing up to a phone call? Would you show up to that phone call? That's a fucking big heavy situation. Like, somebody's life is on the line because of you. And there's that big purpose and the big vision. So what my point I'm trying to make, if you have a big vision for your life, you really want to create a big impact in the world, set yourself up in a position where you don't have a choice, or you have a choice, but the pain of not doing it becomes greater than the pain of just doing it. If somebody's life was dependent on you and you didn't do it, like, the pain of dealing with that, how would that feel? So if you want to motivate yourself, set yourself up in a situation where somebody's relying on you. You're held accountable to someone, working with a coach, putting something out on Facebook, like, I'm going to do this by X date, or I'm going to deal with the shame, or I'm going to pay money to this thing if I don't do it. Like, you have something on the line. It's so easy to have, like, yeah, I really want to do this thing, but I'm scared, or whatever the number of reasons. But once you have somebody depending on you, like, it's a whole nother game. And you don't want to lose that. You don't want to lose the money. You don't want to lose the respect. You don't want to deal with the shame. So if you want to overcome something like anxiety, ask people, like, why? Why do you want to overcome anxiety? What is that going to give you? What kind of life can you create without constant anxiety? Really tap into the why behind what you're doing. Otherwise, there's not going to be a good enough reason to do it. You're not going to be committed enough to do it. You're not going to be determined enough. You're just going to buy into your own shit and give up. So really tap into that why and set yourself up where somebody's relying on you. And And I hope this was helpful or made sense. And yeah, you guys have an awesome day and really get after it. Go after your dream, go after your vision, and ask why. Why do I want to do this thing? If you don't have that why, it's not going to be enough motivation. So have an awesome day.